So, are you at the dialogue now?
I can see that you step into the garage, prototype in tow.
Okay.
I can
Exclamation
see.
fun awaits.
Yes.
Okay, hang on, I'm just gonna get my laptop up again. To have the stream. Just so I can check on the stream quality and shit.
Oh! That actually sounds quite fun, Wishmaster. Huh, I might actually have to look that up. Oh, and Serena's hugging me back. Thank you!
Okay. Blitz. Decisions, huh, Chief? He shakes his head. Can't say that I like the idea of handling this thing over to Schmidt. Lord knows what he's gonna do with it.
Yeah, it was quite the machine, in quotations, to say the least.
Start for you.
Yeah, just waiting. There we go. I agree with Blitz. There's a living troll buried under all that chrome.
Well, it's your call, boss. Can't say I envy you the decision. Well, we could do something to it, couldn't we?
Yeah, think so.
Glory said she would be maybe have something.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, to kind of unplug him and free him, maybe. And Yosatsu is saying, "Insert Final Fantasy victory music right here." Thanks, Yosatsu.
I also randomly just do that music when I've done something successfully in real life.
Oh, and apparently Yosatsu's dad watches Death Valley.
Wait, Death Valley, human werewolves, vampires, and zombies live in the same world with a special police force to deal with it all when shit hits the fan. Mainly because vampires are like mafia, werewolves are treated almost like sex offenders, and zombies are, well, zombies. They are killed on sight. All of this is done in a Reno 9/11 style filming style and dialogue almost. Interesting. Like in the beginning, when I first read, I was like, okay, it sounds a little bit like the movie Freaks of Nature, but then it goes way off.
Like, off the deep end. No, it actually sounds like it could be fun to watch, so I might just have to put that on my list as well. On things I don't have the time for.
Do you know the movie Freaks of Nature?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
It's actually a pretty funny movie. It's a world, like, it's about a town where zombies, vampires, and humans live together, and suddenly there's an alien invasion, and stuff happens, and it's pretty funny. It's entertaining as fuck.
Sounds very entertaining.
It is. It's like, for example, when the aliens first invade, you see various newspapers of the three towns. It's like the human newspapers, like vampires consorting with aliens to take over the town. The vampire newspaper says humans consorting with aliens to take over the town, and the zombies one just says brains.
Sounds amazing.
It's really funny. Okay. As you approach the MK6, its head turns to track you. Its body is held at rigid attention.
Serena, roar.
God, Terry. It's almost like it's waiting for something. And we're gonna have Glory disable the MK6 control circuits.
Yep, sounds like the plan.
She seems like the most capable one because she's also has like tons and tons of augmentations. So
yeah, she knows the inner workings of that. And again, I think Blitz would just fuck it up a little bit. Not because he's like completely incompetent with that stuff, but because he just would rather, experiment with this. He doesn't seem to be as mortified by it as Glory is. He doesn't seem to understand the gravitas of the situation. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Step back, everyone, and let the master do her job.
Glory takes a moment to examine the protrusion at the base of the MK6 spine. Then she pops the case on the Cyber Zombies control unit. Her sculpted fingers flicker and dance in the MK6 circuitry. A moment later, a strange shiver runs through its body. It stumbles forward, lurching awkwardly on its feet. A few seconds later, it seems to recover. It stares at its hands for a moment, then turns to face you. The MK6 speaks 2 words. Its voice is as brittle as broken glass. Thank you.
Oh, and Yosatsu is saying, Moth has a very go rawr. Thanks, Yosatsu, I guess.
Slowly, mechanically, the cyber zombie reaches up to grip its head in both hands. And it squeezes.
Oh, shit.
Caught in the vice-like grip of those heavy industrial cyber arms, the MK6 cyber skull might as well be made of tinfoil. The air fills with the tortured sound of tearing plastic and buckling steel. The MK6 gives a final heave and its armored skull crumples like a paper cup. Its body goes slack and it topples to the ground. Dead.
Well, that didn't make the situation any lighter.
Blitz stares down at the MK6 ruined skull, his eyes wide. Well, that was unexpected and also disgusting.
I do like how he's still holding on to that giant axe.
And my axe.
God. Glory's voice is quiet, reflective. Not as bad as letting him continue to suffer. He clearly wanted to die.
Blitz shrugs. Well, I guess we might as well load the body into the van. Herr Schmidt won't be happy, but it's better than nothing. Right,
It is. Woohoo!
No, we can't take his minigun, Yosatsu.
It's like Varren already tried with all different kind of fisting and different kind of loop, and it was stuck. We couldn't get it out, so.
The back of Herr Schmidt's van is easily roomy enough to hold the corpse of the MK6. Send it back to your client.
Yeah.
And we escape with the prototype. Hooray!
Yay, victory! I guess.
I guess? Question mark?
Oh, also, Serena, you missed earlier. Varren has actually flipped me off twice this evening. So I think I have been a very good little troll.
Let me read this. The U-Bahn feels especially cramped on your way back right to the Cross Bazaar. In your mind's eye, you can still see the carnage that you left behind at the AG Chemie building. Memories replay themselves over and over in your mind, fleeting visions of a hulking thing made of muscle and chrome. You put them aside, shelve them for later. The job is over, it's time to collect your pay.
Yeah.
If we get any pay, that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure Smith will be very happy with what has just sent him.
And I got 10 karma. Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, and I also got some data. I got that data to return to the fucking payphone.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Amaros, all my fingers are the fingering one.
Oh my god. You guys.
Oh, I got
You
1,000.
guys.
I got 1,000 new yen for that. There we go.
Woo. Well then.
And I got 16 karma to spend. Holy shit.
We gotta spend it, gotta spend it, gotta spend it.
I'm gonna put some in charisma again and get a new etiquette.
Yay!
What shall we take? Security, gang, or academic? I think maybe we'll go for security.
Yeah, I would say so too. Although I think we have needed it 2 or 3 times for security and maybe only once for gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security it is. Now I got 8 karma left. I'm gonna put some in, maybe in willpower.
Oh.
Or more in cheek casting. Can equip counter strike. Can equip martial defense, number 1. Yeah, we're gonna do with that. Some cheek casting. 3 karma left. Let's put one in biotech actually. Put some in biotech actually.
What does that do exactly?
Gives you more hit points when using medkit.
Eh.
There we go.
I don't know, Yosatsu. Not sure that would be very practical. Also, having a set skill tree that you would have to fill out would be rather... I don't know. I think I prefer being able to mold myself a little bit more than this kind of molding would do.
Alright, we're visiting the clinic to get some more medical supplies again. 2 of these, and 3 of these.
Hey, Doctor Asshole that I don't like at all. Like, seriously, he's such an asshole. I don't like him. I want to go back to Philip. I like Philip. Like, he was so nice. I know he was completely lost his marbles and all of that stuff, but you know, he was still such a sweetheart.
Let's go to our... Yes, I'm using a custom dude, Yosatsu. It's a blue-haired dwarf adept who punches things really hard.
Hence the fisting.
Getting a little bit sleepy?
I just did a little bit. My alarm went off at 5:45 this morning, so it's been a bit of a day.
Can you go on for a while now again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I might get myself like a soda with a lot of caffeine in it in a few minutes just to make sure that I can stay awake, but yeah, sure, I can stay awake for a little longer.
Sure. Blitz stubs out his cigarette at your approach. Varren, I was hoping to see you. Do you have another run lined up for us yet? I'm strapped for cash. Why the hell are you strapped for cash? With the amount of work we've been doing, you should be rolling in Nguyen.
Yeah, seriously, Blitz, what have you been using your money on?
What can I say, Chief? He tries on a thoroughly unconvincing smile, but immediately seems to think better of it. The anxious look returns to his face. I have expensive tastes.
Or maybe he has worked up a debt. Maybe it's the coach. Maybe the coach need, like, you know, expertise, taking care of, handling, maintenance, and stuff like that.
How expensive are we talking here? Even if you have a raging crime habit, I think you'd have at least some money left. Expensive. Truth be told, I'm in debt. In debt?
What did I say?
In debt to who? He hesitates before responding. When he does, his voice carries an edge of annoyance. No offense, but it's getting a little too personal, Chief. My debts are none of your business.
Well, maybe we could help settle that debt for you, dumbass.
If some bookie sent his stocks here looking for you, it's going to become my business. So talk now. Blitz shakes his head in exasperation. Alright, fam. First, you don't need to worry about anyone coming after me. My debts are to a bunch of old contacts. Even if I don't pay them, I'm gonna lose them, and in this line of work, it isn't smart to burn bridges. Second, before you ask, those debts are for services rendered. I was in a tight spot, I needed some help, and I threw around a lot of IOUs to get it. Third and finally, the trouble I was in involved a girl. Of course.
That's how it always starts, you know, like my professor said, she was very cute. That's every problem he's ever had in life, he said, started with that sentence. Very cute. Such truth. Such truth.
I'll tell you about it if you ask me to, but we're verging deep into personal feelings territory. So if you don't want to hear me stop with my ex-girlfriend, you drop the subject now.
Depending whether or not it will be relevant for us getting him out of the debt, it might. not be necessary to see him cry. Just let him keep the last bit of his dignity.
So it's up to you, Chief. You really want to go down this route, or shall we keep this relationship professional? You're clearly preoccupied with this. In our line of work, preoccupied can get you killed, so spit it out and we'll deal with it. Blitz meets your gaze for a moment, then looks away and sighs. Alright, where to begin? I met Emily in Dragonfall. She was the first person who was ever more important to me than myself. I was crazy about her, Chief. To this day, she's the only person I ever met who could outdeck me. And the real kicker is that she wasn't even a decker by trade. There was nothing she wasn't good at. I liked to dabble in rigging, but Emily, that girl could pick up anything that she set her mind to.
Wow. He's really head over heels.
Sounds like a hell of a girl. She was. She just made things right. No matter how stupid I was, no matter what I got myself into, she made it right.
Aww. Blitz is in love.
I don't think much of many people, Chief. Emotional attachments aren't really my thing. Love seems like a diluted word these days, so I won't waste it on Emily. Let's just say that she was important to me. And then I lost her. I didn't know what was happening. It came out of nowhere. One day she was just gone. Along with most of my decking gear.
Whoops. Well, that some girls are like that. Sorry to say, but
the only explanation was a handwritten note on an old-fashioned paper. Leave me alone. That was it. We'd been together for years, and that was all she left me. That and this beat-up old cyber deck. Naturally, I freaked. We had our share of arguments, but we never had a huge blowout or anything. I couldn't think of anything that drive her to do a thing like that. Mostly, I felt hurt. So I searched for her, in the real world and in the Matrix. And when I turned up nothing, I started tapping my contacts. And that is when I started racking up debt. And so, did you find her? No, she's gone, Varren. Without a trace. I looked high, I looked low. I poked
do you think she goes under the name of Alice now? Because Alice,
Maybe.
Yes, if she was that good of a decker, and who knows? And you can't find her, maybe,
Maybe. I poked into everything I could think of, and my contacts did the same. She's gone, Chief. At this point, I've accepted that, but I still have to repay those debts. I'm surprised you've given up so easily. There must be some place you haven't looked. He blinks. I don't know, Varren. I really did look everywhere, and at a great personal cost. If she means that much to you, you owe it to yourself to try. Yeah, you might be right. He shakes his head. Fuck. I thought I was done with this, but you're right.
Aww,
Without some kind of closure, I'm never going to be at peace with this.
Oh, little Blitz actually has a heart. And it was stolen by his ex-girlfriend. Aww. What can I say, guys? At heart, I'm a romantic. I can't help it. Like, seriously, it's bad. It's really bad, but I am a romantic.
Okay, then. What do you want me to say?
I don't know, just laugh at me, that's fine.
Okay.
That seems to be the response I usually get from you whenever I'm talking on this show.
Ha 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 ha.
Not like that, you fucking idiot. How did I get into this?
I brought you in
How
here.
did I get here? True, you did.
Thanks for the talk, Chief. I'll let you know how it goes.
I do have sympathy for Aiga. It's just she's not very mature regarding her clitoris rubbing, but at least she got her cut piece now so that it stays in place. But I do hope that she can find someone else than Monica to help her retrieve an orgasm again, and who can teach her how to give someone else an orgasm, and maybe teach her how to give herself an orgasm as well, and someone who she can settle down with and be happy and have lots of scissoring with. You know, be happy, Iger style.
Alright, you do that, Blitz. Good luck. Alright.
You guys just had a real heart-to-heart, like man-to-man.
It's like, we're good, bro. Let's see, nothing new on Dietrich's side. Oh, maybe I can ask him about this lodge organization.
Don't forget to pet the dog.
I'll do that right after this.
Good, because Dante needs petting.
Hey boss, Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do for you? Have you heard of an organization called the Lodge? Lodge? He freezes up. Boss, do you mean the Black Lodge? I don't know, maybe Lodge. Maybe. Lodge was all I heard. Let me describe it to you, and you can tell me if what I'm seeing fits. Shadowy, powerful, secretive as hell, with deep pockets and a penchant for hiding the truth. They conduct all of their business through dupes and go-betweens.
Yep, sounds like the one.
That sounds about right?
Yeah.
That's them in a nutshell, yeah. Well, if it's them, and whoever you're talking about, ain't saying it is, then I advise you to stay away from them. Stay far, far away. And whatever you do, don't take their money. If you do, they'll own you.
We made the right decision then.
Made the right
at
decision.
least according to Dietrich.
Yes. I'll keep that in mind. Tell me what else you heard about them. Well, the story is that the Black Lodge is the mother of all conspiracies. Supposedly they've been around for hundreds of years, and they've been practicing magic since well before the Awakening. Impossible, I know, but I believe it. You've heard of the Masons, the Knights Templar, the Bavarian Illuminati? They were all puppets of the Black Lodge. None of them knew who they were working for, but the Lodge was there. The Lodge was there, pulling the strings. They've always been, and they still are today. That's the story. I see. Well, thanks for letting me know. That gives me a lot to think about. Sure thing, boss. Suddenly I could use a drink. Well, I did get some cheap booze from that last mission.
Yay! We did. A 5-finger discount kind of booze.
Right. There, I petted the dog. You happy?
Yay! Dante deserves all the loving. Because he's such a cute little pooch. All the scratchy scratches behind his ears.
Oh, Iger has something to say.
Oh. And apparently you said to like what I did with Iger. We just came up, or I think I came up with something.
With this.
I came up
Don't
with
pull
some
me
shit.
into this. You came up with all of this shit.
I came up with something and I just kept rolling with it, and Varren never stopped me, so that's just how it goes.
How was I going to stop you?
You could hang up on me or block me on Skype even if...
Well, that's the coward ways out.
Yeah, well...
Anyway, read.
As you approach, Iger turns to face you. Her rifle has been field stripped and is lying in pieces on a sheet of butcher paper. Arranged in a neat row along the edge of the paper are bottles of copper solvent, board cleaner, and lighter fluid.
Apparently she doesn't have really much to talk to us.
Oh well.
Okay.
I know she was mean because she killed Amaras, and that's also why I gave her the lost lovers kind of approach, because then she was really heartbroken and torn, and you know, it's just all the feels. Our fearless leader returns. What has she to say? Nothing. Okay, bye. What the fuck was that all about? And then going, Varren Kimbold, what do you need? And don't worry about me, I'm solid. I think we've been over this before.
Yes.
So suit yourself and fuck off. Oh, Dante can stay if he wants to, because he's a cute little pooch.
I have 2 unread messages on my mission computer.
Oh yeah, yes, that. So if Iger could have the minigun, that would be awesome.
Oh, it's Jaina.
Oh, Jaina! Oh, I love Jaina!
You can read this.
Yay! And yes, Amara, she is such a woman, this Iger, that it's hard to handle her, but I do like the little subplot we have going with her. I'm sorry. Um, okay, so Jaina to, or Yana rather, I think. Yana to
Yana.
Varren Kimbold. I guess I should thank you, you got me out of that horrible job alive. I don't think I could made it out on my own, so yeah, thanks. What happened on that run took everything else away from me, but at least I'm still breathing, I guess. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
The waiting tune you're hearing when you're like on hold in the phone. And you're just like, why? The lot turned me into a killer, Varren, and well, that gnaws in my guts every minute of every day, and I still can't sleep at night. Innocent people, normal people, died because of what I did, and you know why they made me do it? Because they could.
Next part.
Aww. I have the feels for Yana right now. She was awesome. I really liked her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's not a Shadowrunner, so
We could
felt
make
kind
her
of
into
bad.
one.
Yeah, but she doesn't like to trick people and kill people and hurt people, and that seems a bit inevitable in our line of work. So she wouldn't really fit into this, but oh, she's a sweetheart. I like her. I don't know, but maybe this doesn't bother you. Like, you're a Shadowrunner after all. You kill people all the time, just another day at the office, huh? Well, I'm not like you. I can't kill people. I can't just kill people on the job and forget about it the next day. This is going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. You won't be a Shadowrunner then. I'm sorry.
Just see Varren just being like, "Oh, I was hoping for another dwarf on the team. God damn it." Well, I don't know how to live like this, but it's still better than not living at all. So that's what I keep telling myself. So I figured that I might as well tell it to you too. So, signed, Jay.
Hooray. Okay, reaction, your continued assistance. Shockwellen writer to Varren Kimbold. Ah yes, this is that anonymous organization. Thank you for your service. As a sign of our appreciation, we have decided to reward you with a piece of biotech that one of our operatives acquired on a recent job.
Ooh.
If you wish to take advantage of this, go see Dr. Escabel. The implementation has already been paid for, so there will be no cost to you. Thanks again for your help and enjoy your new toy.
We have to go back to Xavier.
Yes.
For fuck's sake, I hate that guy.
Oh hey, I got some payment still for that MK6 job.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, but we did have a message. To call your work unsatisfactory would be an understatement. When I said that we wanted a prototype, it should have gone without saying that we wanted it intact and operational. You technically fulfilled the terms of our arrangement, so you will get paid, but don't ever expect to work for us again. No, we don't want to, boy.
No, really, we don't want to. And also, it's not our fault that it wanted to commit suicide and actually succeeded.
Right, but we actually have all the funds now for Alice.
Let's see if I can remember how to do her voice. I do remember I did it low, but with a bit of a pitch when I did it, so...
Alright, let's transfer. Oh, account admin override, password required. Current admin user, Paul Amsel. Varren, please pick with me when you're ready to proceed with Alice payment. Amsel. Okay then. I'll talk to you then.
Oh, Amsel.
Get to the rabbit hole and hurry back. We must find Vauclair before the firewing finds us.
Yes.
I send a man named Corin to talk to you. He runs things in neighboring Quiche. They are on hard times and I promised them some rations. Ah, Corin of the Rabbengeister. Yes, in fact I received a message from this man just a short while ago. If this is your wish, I will work with Simon to coordinate a shipment of surplus rations to Gesundbrunnen.
I'm getting further behind now. I'm just gonna reload my page and then you can just read on.
Okay. I did hear about Gunnar's missing shipments, by the way. If we were to aid the Corin, then I trusted our misunderstandings with the Rabbengeister have been resolved. Yes, and I hope we've made some new allies as well. Today is Gesundbrunnen on hard times, but tomorrow it might be Kreuzbazaar. A wise move, Varren. I think Monica would be proud. Very well, I will make the arrangements. I'm glad you were able to retrieve Gunnar's shipment without needless violence. Good work. Now, is there anything else I can help you with? I need to password to transfer Alice payments into a credit stick. Amsel sucks in a deep breath. He suddenly looks as though an enormous weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Ah, yes. Very good. Excellent, in fact. It has been a long time coming, Varren. You're telling me. Amsel turns to open a file on his computer. Alright, Varren. Before you make this transfer, there are a few things that you should know. Firstly, this is a one-way operation. Once the funds have been transferred to the credit stick, the only person who will be able to access them is Alice. As far as the team is concerned, the money will simply disappear. Well, it's not like we're planning on doing anything else with it anyway. Keep going. Secondly, once you make your way to the rabbit hole with the funds, it's go time. I trust you understand what I mean by that. Go ahead and clarify it for me. What I mean is that retrieving Alice's information will be your only priority. No more distractions and no more side work. I'll busy myself cancelling your remaining jobs and smoothing any ruffled feathers. Alright, keep going. Makes sense. Anything else? Just you need to be sure before committing to this. Time is important. A great dragon wants us dead, and this is not a thing to take lightly. But you shouldn't return to the rabbit hole until you are prepared to act. If you have any jobs, then I urge you to wait. I don't think we're ready for this yet. I'm just gonna go around town to see if I have everything.
Yes, of course. Because side questing is for winners!
Woohoo!
Just saying.
Like, I've done all the side missions I could. I think I'm just getting some new gear if I'm able to.
Oh yeah, that would probably be a good idea as well. Upgrade a little bit before going on this main mission. I still have Evanescence playing in my brain. It's just...
Okay, you remember this girl, Kami?
Oh, I'm just gonna use my normal voice, I think. Hello again. I hear you've been busy.
Gossip travels fast, doesn't it?
Oh yes, like those movies of you and some fisting and some loop and some trolls on the deep web. Just saying. But anyways, it's not gossip, it's work. So survival, really. Just forget what I said about the deep web and videos.
What makes it that you need to survive working like this?
Well, Serena, I can't speak on his behalf, but I've never tried pumpkin spice, so I can't comment. Well, you know, Alto always says, if you do not spy, how will you know who's boss? So she waves her hand as though to excuse her poor memory. Or something like that. You know, I'm just a kid, what do I know? Except about those DVDs with you and the trolls and the fisting and the loop on the deep web. But then again, forget that I said that.
Intel is important, but it should be a lesson for when you're older, don't you think? Kami puffs up indignantly, and you realize how young she really must be. She couldn't be out of her teens yet.
Oh. I do like her hair, though.
Would you like some of that hair?
I don't think I would look good with like a shaved side.
Maybe.
Who knows? But yeah, I think I'm going blue again. Or purple. And then it's going to fade to blue. But yeah. And what does that mean? Seriously, you don't know the shit I've seen on the deep web. Just saying.
If you're really gathering intel, you need some street smarts. You're still wet behind the ears.
Just waiting a little bit. Varren doing the singing tonight, guys. I hope you enjoy. And you'd be surprised what I know, but you don't seem like the perceptive type, so that's to be expected. She practically hisses her response, her eyes suddenly narrowed and venomous.
Oh my. She's getting bitchy.
Well, she's a teenager apparently, so hormones raging, and maybe she's on her period as well, and that never helps with the mood, because you just feel icky all over. Or at least I do. Ugh. She looks down and exhales. Then the clouds leave her bright face. Listen, I have better things to do right now than get sick, so we'll chat later, okay?
Alright then. Let's see in this cafe if there's anything else.
Yay.
Anyone we can talk to? Nope, just Aldwig, which I don't think he has anything to say to us.
Aw, thanks, Amaros. Though I do like my hair a bit full, because I constantly play with it.
Yes,
I can't help it. Yes, Varren can attest to that. Yeah, I'm thinking of going purple next time, so I'm going to order some plum. And Directions just came out with a new blue color called denim, and that looks awesome, so I think I'm gonna order some of that as well to try afterwards, I think. It does mean though that I have to re-bleach my roots a bit, because otherwise it's going to turn green at the top when it fades, and I'm not really interested in that. But yeah, that's how it goes. Yes, purple plum. Directions plum.
Martial
That
defense.
is quite a beautiful one. I've had that before actually. I think I sent you a picture of it. Though that time I mixed it with blue, so it got a more of a bluish purple kind of color.
Don't quite remember.
Regarding your armor, or
What? No, what you said. Like sending a picture of that.
oh, I sent one to Amaros.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I thought it was...
No, I sent a picture to Amaros with me with purple hair, and I think I also sent him one with blue hair, so you could see how that looked.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Shizatsu. But yeah, last time I mixed the purple with blue dye. I think that's also why it faded to that extent of blue as it did. But yeah, I don't know. I might mix in a little bit of blue, just a lot less than I did the first time. But then again, it's just to avoid some of the more reddish tones in it when it fades. Cause yeah, it can fade a little bit brownish, I think, if you're not careful. So, and it seems it's also a bit easy to maintain if the underlying notes of color are blue, at least in my experience.
I think I'm gonna buy some weapons for maybe Glory as well.
Yay! Ooh, Glory's getting herself some new gear. Whippy! Yes. But yeah, I think I sent you pictures of all the stages of the hair, Amaros, like from purple to dark blue to pale blue. Just how it faded. but it faded a lot nicer than the hair dye I have in right now. Most of it is pastel pink, but some bits of it has gone completely white, and then I have some more orangey colors at the front roots, and then in between I have some like hot pink colors, so it doesn't look that good, I think. But I got a compliment on it Saturday. Some little preteen girls stopped me and wanted to know what kind of hair dye I used. So
Amar, I also want to ask you real quick, like, you've played this game before. Do I need to buy weapons for my companions? Just so I know.
Better answer him quick, Amorous, because he looks very, very pensive and thoughtful.
I think there's auto updates. Ah, okay. Then I don't need to buy anything from that.
Okay.
Okay, let's check out weapons then.
He even got a little furrow in his brow when he asked you that question. Like, that's how hard he was thinking on that question, Amorous. So, thank you for the quick answer.
Don't need anything on that.
No new spikes for your fists?
Nope, nothing.
Aww. I want to get Wolverine style spikes for the fists. Hiccups.
Well, I think we have all we need then.
Yeah. Medkits, did we get that?
I think we did. Let's check my inventory. Yeah, we got.
Also,
I got my
did
trauma
we pick
kits,
up?
I got my medkits.
Did you pick up that cyberware thingy?
Oh,
from
the BioWare thing.
Yeah. Did you pick that up?
Let me check that. And let's see if it doesn't take away a lot of our essence. Because, well, we are magic users, so...
Yeah, I know. But it's worth checking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Amorous. Good to know. Because that's the one to have gotten the axe. That's just dwarvish. Don't be a dwarfist.
Oh, here we go. When triggered, gain +1 AP, but takes an additional 2 damage from attacks. Huh. Is that the only thing? It is. Should we? Well, we can always install that just because. And it doesn't take away any essence, so...
Ah, that's a plus.
There we go.
Yay!
Alright. Confirm.
Nice.
There we go.
Woohoo. Got a bit of an upgrade.
Yes. Without a loss to essence.
Always good.
Yes.
That's true, Amorous. Dwarfists are like hammers, so...
This guy again. Oh, this is just the... This is just the drugs guy. No, I don't need drugs.
Oh, yeah! Him!
Oh, yes, him.
And then somewhere else we have the girl who is trying to eat herself and everyone else because she's high. So, I think out of the 2 high characters I voiced, she was my favorite just because how far out she was. Yeah. The other one was just so annoying. She was still fun, but she was just so annoying.
You went full crazy.
Yeah.
I think we got an update on Blitz's situation.
Oh! Come on, Blitz. Tell us all the feels.
One look at Blitz's face is enough to tell you that something is gnawing at him. He stands behind his table, playing with a coffee spoon. Hi, Varren. What you need? What's going on, Blitz? Well, Chief, I hate to admit it, but I might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Blitz, what did you do?
What sort of trouble? Well, You remember those creditors I told you about? The ones who loaned me all of that money? Yeah, well, as it turns out, some of them are a little less forgiving than I thought they were. Keep talking? Well, one in particular seems to have taken things kind of personally.
For fuck's sake, Blitz.
How personally are we talking here? I got a package in the mail. It had somebody's thumb in it.
What? Blitz, what the hell? You were supposed to come to us before the somebody's thumb? Like, Blitz.
It's gonna make fisting a little bit awkward.
Blitz. Blitz, just no.
Thumbs? Yeah, thumbs. They came in a cigar box, packed in salt. I have no idea who they belong to. I'm pretty sure they meant to convey some sort of message. Really? You think so?
Yeah. Exactly. What the?
He nods gravelly. Yeah, I'm almost certain of it.
Blitz. I know you're a bit dense. I still love you. And this denseness is not annoying me yet, but you're supposed to come to us before the thumb.
I don't want to lose my thumbs, Chief. I like my thumbs. I think I need to pay this guy back. You're no shit, Sherlock.
The guy who lost his thumb so that they could send you some thumbs in the mail would probably like his thumbs back as well. But that's not going to happen now, is it?
Luckily, I've got a plan. I know how to get myself out of hot water with meat grinder. I've got it all specced out. Let me get this straight. You took a loan from someone named the meat grinder?
You see, that was your first mistake, Blitz. That was your very first mistake.
Hey, come on, Chief. I feel bad enough about this already. There's no need to rub it in. Anyway, like I was saying, I can make it all right again, but I'll need your help to do it. I'm listening. Well, there's this group out in Drogenkip. They call themselves the London Bergen Ring. They're a financial crime organization, and there's a lot of bad blood between them and Meat Grinder's operation. Anyway, back when I was running with the Schwartz Harrison. Okay, I thought you were about to say something.
No, I was just yawning.
Back when I was running with the Schwarzenhazen, I laid out the groundwork for a hit on the Landberg ring. I was never able to make good on it though. For some reason, none of the other gangers ever volunteered to help out. With your help, I could steal enough money from them to cover my debt, and get myself back into Meat Grinder's good graces in the process.
No! That's the reason why they did not want to join you in that plan, because it's fucking awful. No. Can our little Varren Kimbold dwarf not come up with a better plan? Because
apparently not.
that one just sounds like suicide and like the stupidest thing ever.
So what do you think? A quick run, just you and me, with me in the Matrix, and you as my man on the ground. We hit them, satisfy my debt, and laugh about it on our way back home. Sounds like a plan?
It's not going to be a quick hit and run
Probably
thingy.
not.
It's first of all, Blitz, that's a stupid plan. I can understand why no one else wanted to get along with it. Second, you just jinxed it by saying it's going to be an easy run. You just completely jinxed it. Like, when we get into serious deep shit now, it's going to be your fault. All the way through.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Alright, Blitz, but in the future you need to be more upfront with me about things like this.
Yes, please.
No problem, sweet chief, no problem at all. You can count on me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some last minute stuff to take care of before we get started. Oh, and Varren, thanks.
Okay, let's don't sweet us. Don't sweet us right now. Not right now. Just no. And also, guys, the reason why Varren has been laughing is because I've been doing all the hand motions. Because I speak with my hands a lot.
Yes, yes you do.
And it became quite apparent right now, I'm afraid.
Hang on, I'm just quickly searching something.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh my god. Seriously, Blitz. Still love you. Still think you're fabulous. Like that coat, just, you know,
Okay,
amazing, but still.
alright. Not a sweat, Blitz. Meet you at the U-Bahn. Oh, no, not a such, Chief. I won't be physically going to Dragonkip. I've seen enough of that place for one lifetime. I'll be checking in from a terminal that I set up here in the Cross Bazaar.
No. 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 If he has the stupid plan and we're going along with it, it's basically a suicide mission. He's coming along with us. If we're going down, he's coming down with us. I love him, but that's the deal. Like, otherwise he's never going to learn. He's just gonna take up a new loan from someone called Ball Smasher instead of Meat Grinder. And then we'll be stuck in the exact same situation as we are now.
Well, I've just looked at the fucking wiki. We won't be able to take him with us.
Did you... You just cheated! Varren!
No, I didn't.
No, don't look at the wiki. Don't. And if you do, don't tell me, because I don't want spoilers.
I just looked up for this specific mission, just something like, are we able to take him with us? That's all I wanted to search.
We can still take the second option so that he knows how we feel about this.
Okay.
I'm putting my foot down on that one.
Okay.
And yes, Serena, he just cheated. He went to the fucking wiki to look something up about this mission that we are just about to go on. And he had the balls to tell me what he found. Because now I feel like I've cheated too. He's dragging me down with him.
Calm down.
No!
Serena, you cheat in Skyrim.
Yeah, but she's sassy. And if you're sassy, you can do that shit. Don't flip me off. It's true. If you have enough sass, you can cheat on games and be forgiven. Serena has enough sass to cheat in Skyrim and be forgiven. That's just how it goes.
Alright, I just picked the second option.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Chief. You won't be on your own. I'll be in the Matrix, helping out right alongside you. Besides which, you'll be better off without having to look after my meat body. If I came in person, I'll be a liability. Trust me on this. You want me here, safe and sound, so that you can be free to do your thing without having to worry about my body catching a stray bullet.
But if you do not run the risk of catching that fucking stray bullet, you have not learned anything.
Alright, Blitz, we'll do it your way. I'll send you a comm in when I get to Dragonkip.
I still love Blitz, but right now I'm just a little bit annoyed with him. Just a bit. You know, just a bit.
Oh, Serena, as if you ever trusted me. Alright, let's go on our little run.
Oh, shut up, Amorous.
Alright, settling debts. Dragonkippe.
Yay.
It'd be high up on anyone's list of places to avoid, but that's where you're headed. And you're going there alone this time. The last time you saw Blitz, he was carting his portable terminal over to Cafe Casfe, presumably something that he could do his hacking in the most comfortable environment possible. Like everything else related to Dragonkippe, the U-Bahn train that services it is in poor repair. The car that you're riding in stinks like a chemical toilet on a hot day. On the floor near the doorway, you can catch sight of a trampled lump of tattered fur. The longer you stare at it, the more convinced you become that you're looking at the remains of a long-dead squirrel. The train rumbles to a stop and the doors slide open. Time to get this over with.
Fuck you, Blitz. You will not learn anything because you're not here. We're going to go on a few more missions, and then he's gonna come up and be like, yeah, you know, I borrowed money from someone called Anus Crusher or something like that, and now I'm in trouble and be like, yeah, I fucking knew it.
Okay. Stepping out of the U-Bahn tunnel, you once again find yourself in the squalid alleys of Dragonkippe. This place is a pit. Piles of waste, human and otherwise, litter in the streets. The gutted husk of commercial buildings stand hollow and empty all around you. Your commoning crowds life, and you can hear the distant sounds of Cafe Casfe. Merriment, laughter, the clink of silverware and china. Blitz's voice cuts in a second later. Hey Chief, ready to do this thing? Yeah, see Blitz, I got a question for you. Yeah? You hear a slurping sound, presumably Blitz taking a sip of steaming hot soy calf. The only steam that you can see out here is your own breath condensing the frigid night air.
Fuck you, Blitz! Fuck you!
What's up? How did I let you talk me into coming back to this hellhole?
I would have gone with enjoying your soy calf and then having him completely miss the disdain in our voice, or in your voice rather.
There's a long pause before he responds. Well, you recognize the fact that I needed your help and that you volunteered because you're a good leader.
He owes us.
Yeah, you owe me for this, man.
And we're not talking like a little favor out on some run. No, you fucking owe us.
Yeah.
Like we're talking taking the dishes for a month and cleaning our room for the same month and doing not only your own laundry but ours as well. And if you miss any of it up, an extra week will get put on that of all the chores. Just saying. That's what you owe us.
Blitz sighs. Yeah, Chief. Yeah, I do. Okay then. Let's get in here then. Oh look, there's already a man here stopping us.
Yay.
A plain-looking man in a fancy suit taps away at his PDA. He's an older guy, probably in his late 50s. In the filth-strewn streets of Dragonkippe, he stands out like a sore thumb.
Oh, well, Amorous, if Varren wants Blitz to owe him anal, maybe for some fisting action, I'm sure he can make Blitz owe him that.
Hasenkamp. At the sound of your approach, he stops what he's doing and shifts his gaze to you. Varren, right?
What's up with his eyes? His eyes are weird.
I might be. Who's asking? My name is Hasenkamp. I'm Mr. Grinder's accountant. What a remarkable coincidence.
Oh god.
Hasenkamp nods. His expression is deadpan. Mr. Grinder sent me to ensure that the money transfer goes according to plan. When you enter the building, I'm going in with you. How did Meat Grinder even know that I would be here? Your pal Blitz. He sent Mr. Grinder a message with a complete breakdown of your plan about an hour ago.
Thanks for notifying us, Blitz.
He did, huh? Your comm crackles to life. Well, of course I did, Chief. How could I be sure that this would get me off the hook if I didn't ask?
You could have told us, Blitz.
And so, to find out, you let a homicidal loan shark know exactly when and where to find me.
Exactly. Thank you, Blitz.
Well, that's not exactly how I'd put it, but yeah, I guess. There's an awkward pause. In my own defense, I didn't expect him to send his accountant to shadow you, though. That's a new one on me.
So you're expecting Meat Grinder to show up himself and grind our meat, supposedly.
I hate to interrupt, but if you're 2 hours finished, I'd like to get this show on the road. He glanced at his wristwatch. I want to get back home before my grandkids go to bed. Couldn't agree.
Wow.
Couldn't agree more. It's your turn. Let's get the door open so they can get inside. You got it, Chief. Heading inside. This won't take 5 seconds. It will take more than 5 seconds.
Yes, it will.
Alright. Elliot.
Also, I'll be fine if we stop at midnight tonight, because I am getting a little bit tired.
Okay.
I don't know, this Blitz thing has completely worn me out. I'm just like, no. Why?
Look, I can talk to a program.
I can talk to a program. Look, I'm Blitz. I don't learn anything.
A gatekeeper IC program stands impassively, waiting to challenge all comers. Visitor, identity unknown, please present security code string. Let me see here. Override security access, root command, trapdoor.
If I weren't so tired, Blitz, I would give you an actual diss or insult or something like that, but I'm just too tired to think up something right now. Especially not in my second language. Just...
There is a brief pause, then the IC flashes twice. Access granted. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shut up, Blitz.
You're starting to hate this one, aren't you?
I'm not hating him. It's just, right now, I'm annoyed. Like, we'll be on good terms again once this has passed somewhat. He's still fabulous. I still think he's fabulous. But, eh.
A piece of Watcher IC turns. Flashing angrily, a rapid-fire sequence of lights pulls out a warning. Keep away, keep away, keep away.
Yay. Well, Nisatsu, that differs. Sometimes I think in Danish, sometimes I think in English, and most of the time it's in Danish, but every once in a while it turns into English, and then sometimes I mix it depending on the word I'm thinking of, you know, turns up in my brain in Danish or English first. That is a bit more arbitrary. And when I dream, that seems to be 50-50 whether or not it's going to be in Danish or in English. So
it's about the same for me. It's like sometimes I think in Dutch, sometimes I think in English.
Yeah. Though I will say, when I dream in Danish, it's usually when I'm surrounded by people from, like, I know from Denmark, like family and friends and stuff. If I dream in English, it's because I'm not surrounded by those people, but I'm surrounded by people that my brain has just made up, or people from movies or from the slot pit. If they somehow should get into the dream, I don't know. I've actually never dreamt of anyone from the slot pit yet. But I imagine if they do, they'll be in English, just like everything else. That's not Danish.
I have.
Yeah, there you go. And don't look at me like that.
You know it was you.
Yes. I was probably there, like, you were running from my red army, and I was like, go get him!
No, I was actually sent in to save you.
Aww.
Although
Oh, there you go.
I didn't find you in the best of situations.
Uh-oh. There you go. Oh, and...
Should I describe it to you?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Let's just say it involved a fishhook.
Ouch. Really much ouch. And Serena, we have like 20 minutes left of the stream, so I can survive for 20 minutes.
Yes.
Besides, it's mostly Blitz and Varren Kimbold action at the moment, so I don't have to do any dialogue. I just have to entertain you guys a little bit, and I can be a little bit random and loopy when I do that, because you don't seem to mind that too much. And no, Amaris, I haven't even dreamt about Varren's Wood, though I have to say from the pictures he's shared today, it was magnificent. And oh, thanks for the hug, Serena. You get a big hug back. Yay!
Alright. Check my credentials with your friend back there. Go on, I can wait. A moment later, the watcher IC flickers apologetically. Secondary security verification approved. Super user status verified. Query, how may I help you today?
I like how you can actually flicker apologetically, like, oh, sorry.
Just step aside, pal. I'm in a rush. The program obediently moves aside. Proceed and have a pleasant day.
I could Yosatsu, but right now I'm perfectly fine with just watching and just leaning back and feeling a little bit sleepy.
Inspect. Main system hardware firewall. Okay. Let's get the alley door.
Yes, let's.
And that should do it, Chief. You're good to head inside. The main server should be just ahead. A shocking display of competence from the Red Hat disaster. That's what Mr. Grinder calls your pal, by the way.
You know what? Today of all days, I would agree with that nickname. Mr. Hassenkamp, just... yeah.
He's got a wrap around these parts. For some strange reason, all of his friends keep dying.
Blitz! I fucking hate you right now. Go fuck yourself, Blitz. Without any loop. Just scratch that anus right up inside.
Don't listen to this asshole, Chief. He shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, but you should. You should be here, Blitz.
I don't like him either, Blitz, but we're stuck with him until this thing is over.
I would actually have gone with the last one, just to piss Blitz off a little bit.
Can't happen soon enough. So here's an idea. Let's get this finished, and then we can all get back to disliking each other on our own time. Fine by me. Anything else we need to know, Blitz? Yeah, I've hit the first firewall in here. I'll need you to get in there and install that bypass for me. Got it. We'll go find the terminal. Alright. Enter the bank we go.
I'm not sure I understand, Serena. I'm just a little bit annoyed with Blitz. Because what the fuck? Seriously, just what the fuck?
Let's see. Ooh, medical supplies.
Yay! Any fancy loot?
Yes.
Ooh, does it have glitter in it?
Why would you want glitter on your lube?
For funsies?
Hey, Trev.
Oh, hey, Trev. Hugs. Yeah, that's the thing, Amaris. He's a good decker, but right now he's just... I don't mind him being dense on the other missions and stuff, that's fine, but right now, it's not the fact that he's being just dense. He's being a child. And he's not learning anything. So he's not being a very good child. Aw, Serena, I wish I could send you your monitor right at this second. So you could have it right this second.
And
But unfortunately... Oh, hey Jaboon! But unfortunately, I do not have those kind of powers. And Jaboon, get ready. Here comes a hug for you. Hugs! Yeah, well, Amorous, if all his friends keep dying, he has at least been smart enough to put them on the front line instead of himself, like he's doing right now with us. Which is why I'm so fucking annoyed.
Alright, first I need to find that place to put the firewall in.
Oh, I know that feeling, Serena. You're just like, okay, I can see it. It's on its way. It's almost within my grasp, and I want it now. I just want it now.
Don't care how I want it now.
Oh.
Hang on, let's see. I guess. Okay, I needed to be here. Okay.
You know what? That hole in the floor with the planks on it? It kind of looks like a turtle. Like, I don't know if you saw that, but it looked like a turtle.
I did not actually.
Oh, if you glance back over it, I think you would be able to see. It's just like the outline.
Well, I'm now in a dialogue.
Ah, yay.
The door is locked, small keypad, keycard reader, and a comm panel sent in the wall just beside it. Use the comm panel. There is no answer. Press the button again.
Hello.
Moments later, a high-strung voice warbles out of the speaker. Who the hell are you and why are you leaning on a goddamn door buzzer?
You kids need to get off my lawn.
The voice has a shrill, tremulous quality that you recognize instantly. This guy is riding a stim high. You're sure of it. Who wants to know? Who? John Berger dash who? I'm the one who keeps these servers protected, and I can't do it if you keep interrupting me.
You can do a bit of high voice on that, you know, someone being high.
The voice calms, goes soft. Somehow it is an improvement. Now you tell me who you are. Answer up. Chop, chop.
Oh god.
Who the hell do you think I am? There's a long pause, then the voice warbles out again. Albert? That's right, Albert. Now open the door. You know you're not supposed to be in here. Not after what happened last time. We've already got our one and only warning, remember?
I'm not a grandma, Trev. I know I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Yet.
I will be a grandma. Apparently, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Warnings don't frighten me. Now, come on.
GMLF.
Grandma, I'd like to fuck.
Ah.
Which can just be shortened to just GILF.
There we go.
No, man, I don't think so. You go away before they catch you here. With a click, the line goes dead. Well then. Key code? Nope.
Well, who knows? Maybe I will be an awesome, sexy grandma in several years. Who knows?
Better go find a key code, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is that hole?
There was the turtle-shaped hole. Just saw it on my screen. Look, it looks like a turtle.
What, the one with the bars around it?
Yeah. Like.
Oh, here. Oh, okay, now I see it.
Yay.
Watch your step. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, Trev, you can sit on my lawn at your own risk. Like, I'm not responsible for what the rats do on the lawn. So, As long as you know that.
This desk is an oasis of order amidst the chaos of the rest of the building. Papers and chips are stacked neatly or filed by name and date. There's even an old-fashioned coffee mug filled with a random assortment of graphite pencils and ink pens.
Serena, I do not know what a gopher is. I'm afraid my English vocabulary is failing me on that particular word.
I know of several definitions for gopher, but I'm not sure which one she is referred to.
I have no idea at all.
Hasenkamp raises an eyebrow. Huh. This desk is actually organized. Must belong to somebody in management.
Yes, Serena, and yes, Trev. And yes, Serena, I have seen that video. I saw the goats riding the cars. That was so random. Varren sent me that video. My god, that was random. Just...
Okay. Another employee with OCD. He shrugs. Sure, that too. Either way, we should keep moving. Time's a wasting. Hang on, there might be something important here. Let's have a quick look. He rolls his eyes. Fine, whatever. Just make it quick.
Oh wait, the goats video, was that called Dishonored, or was that... I forget now.
No, that was Just Cause 3.
That was Just Cause 3. Ah, so Dishonored. I think I have actually seen you say something about it, maybe in a tweet or on a Discord or something, but I haven't actually seen you play it, I'm afraid. And Amorous really likes Hasenkamp, I think. He does seem like he could be a lot of fun. Oh, Dishonored has rats eating people. That sounds just like my kind of game then. But the other one, Just Cause 3 or whatever it was called, like the goat stuff, that was hilarious. Very random and very hilarious.
Run through. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Serena.
I gotta check this.
So sweet of you.
Let's check that trash can then we were at. Maybe we'll find something in there. Rummage through the trash.
So, you don't think that since this is Blitz's mess, he should actually find that fucking code for us, or hack the door, or something like that?
What do you make of this Hasenkamp? Well, let's see. Apparently a man named Ace caused some juice and it was really unreal stuff. So what I make of it? A couple of things. One, the Landenberg ring has some real fuck-ups on its payroll. And two, you're wasting our time. Of the two, I'm more upset about the second, because it involves you keeping me here in this cesspool longer than I need to be. Does it answer your question?
Oh, thanks, Serena. I'll check it out after the stream, because I can't have Discord up and running at the same time with Twitch, because problems with the lag, I'm afraid.
Let's see if I can get into this thing again. Use the comp panel again. Albert, I swear to God, if you're messing around there, I'm going to shank you with a pen. In the kidney, Albert. That's where I'll put it. Right in the kidney. Alright, calm down and put the pen away. You wouldn't hurt your old friend Albert, would you? Don't test me, Albert. You've always been a royal pain in the ass, you know that.
You're lucky that Albert apparently also has a Scottish accent. And Serena, I would love to watch your stream, but I'm not quite sure when you're streaming. Like, do you have a schedule like Varren does, or is it more random?
There's a burst of static as he coughs into the microphone. By the way, what happened to your voice? You don't sound like yourself. I have a cold.
And Amorous is going, not the pen, not the pen.
Yeah? Well, you deserve it. Now tell me why you're pestering me and make it quick. My patience for you dried up months ago. I've got a bottle of the good stuff in my bag. Wanna share?
Woohoo.
Another long pause. The good stuff? You mean like the juice? Well, okay, maybe just a sip or two. The door unlocks with a solid thunk.
Hmm.
Who the hell are you? And now I gotta punch him.
Yes, fisting. Get our aggressions out. All the fisting.
And I missed.
Varren, you had one job. Fisting him to death.
I'm sorry.
I had... Like, this is what I have to work with, people. This is what I have to work with.
Hey, I don't see you doing any better.
I'm not playing,
Exactly.
so you can't really, you know, blame me for anything that happens in the game, because all I'm doing is talking. And talking. And occasionally, I sing.
The interface of this console has been locked. Peering around behind the terminal, you find an absolute rat's nest of tangled cables running between it and the servers.
Oh, shit.
Blitz, there's an awful lot of cables back here. Come on, Chief, it's not that complicated. They're running on a hardware firewall. You'll find it installed on the main matrix line, just before it reaches the first server. He sniffs. Good stuff, really. Oh, for Christ's sakes, quit preening and walk him through it.
Seriously, Blitz. And right after Varren, oh, so that means that you stream after midnight, Serena. No offense, but my alarm went off at 5:45 this morning, so that's the reason why I'm a little bit tired. So if I'm not able to stay awake for most of your stream, I do apologize.
I think we might stop after this little interaction.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm also below 30% on my iPad now, so.
Alright.
And we started out at 92%, so that gives you an idea.
Hate to say it, but it's right. If you want me to get you around that firewall, you're gonna have to give me instructions. Blitz size. Alright, Chief. I'll talk you through the steps. First, find the main matrix line. It'll be the heavy-duty optical cable that's wired in through a wall from outside. Okay, got it. Good. Now find the first box that cable connects into. It'll have 3 cables plugged into it, 1 power and 2 optical. Connect the end of the bypass to the 2 optical cables. Following instructions, you soon have the bypass connected. Alright, that's done. What's next? Nothing. I'm in. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Just get us into the vault, Blitz.
Yes,
I'm on it.
please. Oh, and Serena, it's not the noon slot over here. Over here it's the evening slot.
Yeah.
So we stream from 8 o'clock in the evening to midnight.
Alright, shall we call it a night here?
Yes, I think so. I can't stop yawning.
Alright.
And I've been suppressing a lot of yawns now, and I can't do that anymore.
Alright, well, we've made some progress now.
Yes, we sure did. Although the first mission we did took a little bit of extra time.
Yes. Anyway, again, it was fun having you here playing this with me.
Yay, always. It's so much fun. I love to do this. And I'm so happy we didn't seem to have any of the major problems this time.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. And Serena, if you want to talk to me with setting up some stuff for your stream after this, I'm gonna quickly brush my teeth first, and then I'll be back in the Discord.
Yes.
But for now, I'd like to thank all of you who watched today. I'd like to thank all of you who commentated and interacted with me in the chat. And until next time, I bid you all a good day and a good night.
Bye!